got a stroke of the moon.
Well, and also you have to throw the views up. Yeah, and you've got to make it so it is. Yeah, we'll get to
Quite evil chuckle.
You don't think Jess has got one of them evil chuckles? It's like a...
She knows the torture, she feels our pain.
Yeah, just been through it.
Yes, the same way.
gets easier when you wash it out quicker.
Yeah.
I think it's not.
All right.
Yeah, that's what we go for.
Well, that's it, I think that's right.
You don't often get one colour on in the right place.
It's good enough. Yeah, it's fine. It's just going to annoy me forever then.
Yeah, mine, yeah. It's really nice, essential.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if, you know, on that with the dark. I don't know. Or whether we go the other way and do it another right. I don't know.
That's crazy. And then no matter what comes on, everything out of that. Just check it.
Thank you.
Oh, Richard was going to do Cheers Drive, wasn't he? I think.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cheers Drive.
When you paint, did you do it upright?
No, I laid it flat, yeah. Wow. Jackie, I'll put it on that stool.
That's a good
It's nice, isn't it?
It's just, you know,
Yeah,
looking really good, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a bit more space.
I like the little bits.
From far, but far from good.
pretty alive. Sharp and fat.
I mean, yeah.
Otherwise, it just goes
So I really struggle to get, you know, the ruler and then it's in the right place.
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
mark.
because it's
So
like
I
almost a
really
really
sharp.
sharp. Yeah. Yeah. Space really. So at the moment I'm just working in my
That sounds right too. Maybe I'll go red.
where I'm about to have a look at
Oh my god, it looks really nice.
It's a multi-purpose, which I'm really different, so the room is tiny.
But it looks so neat.
I've got somewhere and it's just.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll take some pictures.
He's on Grindr.
Hey!
One, two, three.
Those you have to fabricating, do they work on the shade when it's on the road as well, or you get them in to prepare it? or-
No, Martin works for me all year round in the yard. And, he used to work for a firm that used to do a bit of engineering for me, that was going fairly up. And Derek, who ran it, was a friend, and said, would you take Martin on? You know, I think he'd been somebody who'd employed the longest, and he kind of, he was just a bit, he cared about him and worried. I'm like, yeah, I'll give him a job. And Martin was a bit worried that, you know, I wouldn't have enough work for him. We laugh at that on a regular basis. I've been trying him on our back. We came to a place where we had like copper CAD drawings and things to work from, and now he gets a bit of cardboard. my pencil drawings on. And loved everything else.
Does he get his own bit of cardboard or does he have to share it?
No, not really gets it himself, or even just a bit of chalk on the wall. But
We had a glazing.
most things that have been plucked up from my head. Occasionally I make a cardboard 3D model of what I want.
If you do not want to go on that, just send it to me. Just see what you think.
Yeah, I bet
You know what you think. Nothing not really nice. Nothing not really nice.
How dare
They just do it and then it's gone in seconds flat, isn't it?
What's that?
Baking. You know, like, I used to bake bread and then I'd get it out of the oven. I'd eat like at least a quarter of the loaf before it even. It was too hot to eat. That's, you know, I just couldn't resist it. Just got no willpower when it comes to nice food. Do you?
Yeah.
And did you, when I was in a relationship, I used to like knock off a bit of pain. Because then I didn't feel too bad about having a slice or two, then I used to be able to eat the rest of it, but I just can't do it on my own. I just eat a lot.
You can break cake, you know?
Yeah, but I'll take it out of the freezer and just eat it frozen.
Cake lolly.
What I tend to do if I really fancy a bit of cake, and it's not brilliant, but sometimes when you just want a bit of cake, you can disguise it with a bit of custard, and I make one of them mug ones in the microwave. Just slap a bit of custard over the top of it.
Do this blowing all over their skin. Do this blowing all over their skin.
Are you giving me a D again?
I know. Can't get out of here. Trouble with having friends close to me.
Granted, I've got a funny name.
Nothing called all
Carter's quite a normal name.
Many names.
Well, I think you've been called a lot of names under people's breath this week.
Oh, wow.
Sure.
You can see why I don't like commenting, you know, via the medium of text online, because I would come across it could be misconstrued online, can't
You do.
Well, you don't have to, no.
You just
Oh,
easily.
Just people quarrels. I altered something, so
Right, yeah.
but you should be alright with that.
Not bad, is it?
Oh, it's brilliant.
It's interesting. Especially if I put bottom
I was going to clean my brush and have some to eat.
You know, now I've done this, I've really appreciated the guy that used to come round to the marine sign painting boats. Yeah. Because you've got to do that on a jetty that's bouncing up and down every time somebody walks on it. The boats can't.
You didn't block it off.
Yeah. I'm only going to paint them off. Like Giles.
Oh, yeah, I like that. On the side. Giles is what we've been calling Trevor a week. Yeah, we've been calling Trevor Giles a week. You not heard us?
But I only know about things. There's this opportunity to have a look.
Yeah.
See, I find I don't walk round your side of the desk enough. I look at the stuff over here, but I don't look at the stuff over that side, you know?
I realised the same.
Yeah.
You're a Swindon fan.
Sorry?
Not that I like football, but
No.
I know that Swindon fans are called Robin.
Oh, right. No, that's all.
What's the colour one?
Sorry.
Was it
all bits of green?
Yes, yes.
Still too runny.
One thing I forgot to mention, if you do buy the Keeps deal of 6 paints, you get a free cardboard box.
Oh, thank God. That's so generous.
Gross, isn't it?
Difficult when people are walking. Yeah, the floor's definitely a bit bouncy.
There's no question about it. It makes the castle stay in here.
I used to do like questionnaire after the courses, see what people liked and liked. And every single person complained about the floor. So I stopped doing the questionnaire.
Yeah.
And the problem is, like the problem went away.
Makes sense.
You know how to cure it?
Can't hear it.
You know how to cure it?
Get a new floor.
Got a lot of car jacks.
Yeah.
Underneath, a lot more car jacks.
I don't know. I don't think you would probably you need one every like square 6 inches to stuff like that. See how it's a sort of plywood rather
Well,
than.
the grids on it, you
I
know,
don't know if there's enough roots to stop it. I think the floor's just a bit needy. Maybe I just pour 6 times 3.
It's just because it's a tired old porta cabin, that's all.
Hey, you don't talk about my floor like that.
You could spend as much money as you like on it, your floor's still be bouncy, you know? It's just the joys of porta cabins.
Another alternative. Sorry, there is another alternative. Go on. Put a weight limit on your.
You have to measure the beginning and the end of the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you please send me your COVID test results and your weight?
And distribute them evenly around the chain.
If you are over 12 stone, can you wear wide shoes to distribute your weight?
Yeah, big clown shoes.
Like if you fly over to our facility, you get weighed
Oh,
and you
yeah,
get
I've done
seated
that.
appropriately on the plane.
Actually, I went in a helicopter. That was really cool. Yeah. Lovely, honestly.
Yeah.
Seems reasonable.
I lived there for about 10 years.
Did you?
Oh wow.
St Mary's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like a big weekend.
Where else is the Sully just?
Just off the coast of Cornwall, 28 miles off.
How did you find someone to live? Because it's quite over.
Oh, I came with a job.
And I go to city choices.
Yeah. Like everyone.
What's up? Are you only funny there? Or not? I actually don't know.
I'll leave it up to you to decide.
Well, maybe not.
Sorry. Try not to walk past them.
Oh, blimey.
do find I'm squeezing the shit out of my mole stick with my thumb.
Have you ever been on any courses?
I've got driver awareness course I've got on. Oh, I take three points. Other than that, no. I'm not actually very good at that. Entertaining promotion.
Yeah, welcome to my world.
I think if you're passionate about something and you care about it, I think that makes a big
Yeah.
big difference. And that was the thing with the book as well. I do give away a lot of tips and tricks in there, but the point is I want to see people doing it right, and I want to see the traditional ways carry on. And I think there's definitely people appreciate the fact that I'm not doing it on a computer, I'm not using it, and I'm actually doing it the way it was done 100 years ago. And then you get the opportunity to learn. It's not just about the end result, it's actually about the process.
What's the feedback from your fellow sign writers about your book?
I think most of read from the book or from the courses,
Well, either. Book mainly.
very, very positive.
Good.
Yeah, very positive. I mean, by and large, it's a case of I wish this talking about when I was, learning. They are quite stuffy or, often the books and the fact that a lot of the kind of stuff I do in the fairground style, people don't get asked to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but people are, it appeals to them. So, yeah, a hell of a lot of sign writers, established sign writers, and actually that was our goal. When Scott himself was doing it, he said, we still want this book to be being produced and read in 100 years' time, and we want it to appeal to someone who doesn't know what sign writing is, and a professional sign writer.
Yeah.
That's quite a tall order to write a book.
Oh yeah.
Without reading it. And well, I say, smashed it.
I like the fact you're really modest.
Well, being modest and excellent are two traits you don't normally see side by side.
Hang on, let me calm down. I'm going to laugh in a minute if I'm not careful.
Quite rare. Yeah, they're gonna hold. They're gonna hold. No, I think we sold it to over like 50 countries, which is crazy, isn't it?
That's really, really good, yeah.
Yeah, I don't. You can't believe it. I sold over 1,000 copies on pre-order before the book was even in my hand.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
And it just keeps tickling away. We advertise on Facebook. And it just keeps tickling away. And
I like the fact you only sell it through your own website. You don't,
yeah, no, I let independent bookshops sell it. I let Amazon sell it. But I just not put it on Amazon.
I don't shop anything on Amazon.
Mate, you have to think of the bigger picture. We'll get sucked up by these big companies and
The whole of the rest are and they pay fucking
ultimately you will just turn it's popular. I sell it on Etsy as well. Which is a really cack-handed way of getting paid for those people.
noticed that I think people are so used to all this like instant gratification, like next day delivery shit. As soon as people want quotes from you these days, everyone seems to want everything like yesterday. They don't want to wait for stuff anymore.
That's the society we now live on.
I think companies like Amazon definitely massage that.
Yeah. But if you've got the ability to do something well, and you can sort of stand tall and go, this is how much it is, you want to do it, if not, stick it up the galaxy. I mean, I get asked to do signs all the time, I don't know time to do it. I had a thing on the website where I was painting like little signs for like 200 quid, and I pulled the plug on it because I said someone got time and can't be asked.
Yeah, that is the thing of business, isn't it? You know what you can actually do on the book as well.
Well, the thing is, it's easy to get the next book done, and the next book could sell as many copies as this one. And it's a bit like royalties, and just keeps on giving. Once I produce it, I've just got to pay for reprint when I need more, and I just keep sending it out. But if you do a sign for someone, it obviously takes time. And I've got to be painting my own signs. It will take stuff on that red shit like this or something.
This red dries out a lot quicker than the green does.
It's handy if we get a colour next to it. But yeah, so the PPA comes in handy.
I'm having to use a lot more white spirit on my board to keep it workable. That makes sense.
PPA in your dip up instead of white spirit.
Yeah, okay. So, how much would you put? Oh, no, I don't suppose how much, depends how much you put in your dip to start with.
Too much.
What's the difference then between using white spirit and PPA?
Just different. Don't know.
I presume PPA is more of like
Looks like an oil, doesn't it?
yeah,
Oils
more of a shellac sort of stuff, isn't it? A liquid shellac, maybe, you know. I don't know.
PPA is lighter than linseed oil.
Yeah, yeah. I suppose with the paints being oil based, a little bit of oil, what, you know, it doesn't matter, you know.
If I took away the white and the green, and so it was just a pink, you probably could still read it, your eyes would probably register it. But if you actually look at how many shapes I've just painted in that pink, you realise, boy, this is taking me longer than the initial painting the letters.
They're all curves, aren't they?
They're all just fiddly and pointy and
Oh. cupboard. Struggling with the outline of the U. It's just I'm not struggling with the U, I'm struggling with how to hold the brush to get the perfect bottom. It's getting there, I think.
I've got a pad out here. Where's the pad? I've got a little pad out here. Oh, that's now. Easily done, isn't it? It's all down at the workshop doing this.
Why do you think you want to record?
Very sticky craft master paint. You really kind of want to wash your brush up more often. Sometimes you wash your brush up and you still see the paint's like dried on the brush. You have to clean it up more.
Is that what this red is, the Craftmaster? Yeah. It definitely doesn't flow like the green.
Okay.
You might not think to use it, but I think of the shadow, but
No, it looks lovely.
PD,
pardon?
I'll see it's PD.
So it's a man who's bought sweets in a week. What's spare time?
Yeah, we've got one there to spare. Oh, thank you very much. Ah, oh, is it egg or is it cheese? Can't tell. Oh, cheese. Amazing, thank you very much.
Do you not eat eggs?
No, I'm somewhat intolerant. Egg sandwiches.
I think people are allergic to different things, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, because I can eat pancakes or cake or anything that has egg. If I ate a boiled egg, it would be chaos.
I assume it's dark green and it's not
Not very well. We do have other colours.
No, I know, I just really like green.
I like that green we've been using all week. I think it's a nice colour.
It's a lovely one, a lovely green.
I'm told it's plenty of
And it's white, quite hard to get
Colour. Yeah.
Orange.
Orange will cut off terribly on black. Ultra ultra will cut them quite well on black. Relatively. It might be too, but it dries fast.
You could use hay box green.
Which one is that? Is that the...
It's the back. Is that hay box on the background of those two signs?
Yes, it
there?
is, yeah.
I just thought you did.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
I
good.
see the green side. This is the hard one.
Tell me about it.
I spent
No,
so long choosing what the
I
right
understand.
side.
I used to be indecisive, but I don't know I am now.
Well, you've got to say that.
That went over your head then, didn't it? That joke.
I did what? What did you say?
I used to be indecisive, I just don't know I am.
Oh.
Thank you very much for this, Toby. You know, eat it in the sunshine.
Right. This looks like a good book. A ladybird book of lying, traitorous, self-serving bastards. Yeah, picture of Parliament on the
I
front.
was going to say, I see Boris's.
I've worked out what these little ridges are for. They help get tea bags out.
Oh, excellent. Oh, wow, jolly good.
You can't. This is the thing. You can't do this with the cardboard ones. That's good. Oh goodness me! You've been indecisive a little bit.
Yeah, I'm like paralysed by. What green is this? It's quite popular with the music. And then this is a dark.
No, that's just don't know what colours they are because they tested that. Look at the honey iced tea sign down the end. Look at the colours. Do you like any colours on that?
No.
No.
Well, I'm green.
Yeah, there is green on there.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think the pay box goes with it. By the way, you know honey, the acronym, you can see what the acronym of honey iced tea is. And I actually get that, I got that from a kids movie.
Oh,
That's from Madagascar.
really?
The zebra suddenly realises that the lion
That's
wants to
brilliant.
kill him, and he just says, sugar honey iced tea.
I assume I want green colours.
If you want to do a two-tone white, yes.
I'll still be here at 5 o'clock to choose colours. Also, because I had another studio under it, but I'd rather just paint some of it today, and that means that I also have to create these bright colours with me and sell all of them. So
I fell all of them.
no, but I thought some of them were.
No, you were just being cheap.
Have you got all of them in Craftmaster?
Yeah, and more. I've got. You both have come over with the colours.
Also, how long do they last once they're already put in?
I have to say, I'm not just trying to throw the other one, but on the Craftmaster one, once they've got too much air in it, they don't, not all paint lasts forever. I don't know. It can be a year, it can be 5 years, you know. Normally we've used it up by then.
Yeah,
But
it's
yeah,
like.
definitely got a life.
I need 6 pots of paint. Also, I've got to do it. If you go to
Do you want to take a moment and go and talk to the wall outside?
I'm looking at that paint chart.
Shut up. Can't get out laugh.
Oh, what to your lips, I should know, shouldn't I?
Do you need to take a moment?
So something needs like,
I'm afraid I'm really. I don't know what you are.
like a dark greeny blue.
God.
Or K's
Sam,
complicated.
well, no, basically.
No.
K's
Like
are
a
complicated
dark
darks.
which is like a kind of grey blue.
Just one of the blues on the before and on the left.
This one's a little bit purpley.
A French blue.
Yeah, no. I kind of almost want it black, grey, but like with a hint of blue and green. I'm going to buy a paint and I just mix. And then
Yeah.
You sell both these colours?
Kingsway blue. Kingsway blue, that's Kings,
But you
yeah.
started
I thought it was like four blue.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
And then mixed it with that, then that was good for it.
What I'll do,
It's never going to be perfect.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and get a load of the Keeps paint over here. I'll go and get a load of Keeps paint. And I'll put it on there and you can rifle through so you know.
That one.
Funnily enough, this is your post office, it's called Empire Blue.
I think. that's not the same.
And that was Kingsway.
You got last night, that's
Right.
Oh, that is a cute. I know you were going to pick my one. I did. I really wanted to just draw mine out so that it's all done and then paint it. I mean, draw it on my paper. So it's not really now I need to all brush up. I'm actually in the car, so yeah. Otherwise, I'm going to hang on like a whole paint sign and then.
We want to
You don't make just tell me what to do. Decisions.
And this is why I never do that.
Come on, come over there and tell you what colour to paint it.
Do you get some more black? Oh, I don't know, I've been on doing both. Yeah, really, you just do that. So, yeah.
Ah, dickhead. I do wish you'd just call me Steve like everyone else.
Gold master.
Well, yeah, that's why if it was just one, I definitely do that, but then it's like,
What does arc fence mean? Oh, it's got a stick on it. You can't use one more.
If it's not a proprietary colour.
What about dodging green?
Doesn't use it. And mine hasn't dried from 3 days ago.
Oh, right,
Steer
away.
away from, it's still a little bit sticky now, but I don't worry about it.
Okay, you don't want that all over the back of the car.
Let's go back to the original dark blue or burgundy.
I'm going burgundy.
Although it's that shade of green was like a beauty colour.
What if I did it in clear varnish? Then you could see where I've gone over the
Tell
line.
me you already had, if you like. No.
Now that's a revelation. After going off the fat brush back to the thin brush, I'm finding it very easy, a lot easier on the thin brush now. Okay. Surprising.
It's just you getting more practice.
Yeah, well, yeah, he probably is. That's right. Yeah. I'm finding it a lot easier with the thinner one than I did earlier in the week.
What about a burnt sienna? How does that go on?
No.
That really shit.
No. But see, sienna. That's a funny thing. Because sienna's like we mix it and with a flamboyant. But basically, that's just a brown. It's not actually sienna. But you can try it. I don't know if it'll cover that well. Just try on a practice board. I don't really use it for the truth. Not a lot of use sometimes.
Do you know what? I'm just going to do a burgundy.
Kingsway Red.
Which one?
Kingsway Red.
Kingsway Red.
It's the one in front of you, Leslie, right in front of you on the bottom.
That's the one I used, I think.
No.
Oh no.
What have you used it?
Cardinal Red, Kingsway Red.
I think I used the Kingsway red.
It's the one that Stephen was using.
Oh, is it on here?
It's on the shelf. One of the smaller pots. So if you look right in front of you now,
It's where, sorry, Steve?
if you look right in front of you now, it's slightly to the right of where your hand is pointing now. Small pot. Down. There. There you go.
Oh, lovely.
So that's the red I've got on the top of my board here. It's nice. Go.
Did you need some
You need a bit more thinners than normal because it's quite a thick. It dries quite quickly.
Okay.
But you just need to keep it your brush.
Is it worth putting some of that? What you were flipping at?
Didn't you add it?
Yeah.
Yeah, put it in with it in the dip house.
How much do you put in comparison to the paint?
15% max.
Okay.
That's easy.
Yeah.
I just said something. Don't know if it works.
Soon find out.
Take the number.
I feel like I'm being non-committal with a lot of these questions, so.
You are rather.
I've gone tied up now. I'm trying to sit down. Oh, I've got a lot of paint. It's good, mate.
It's 1 or 2 cans. You've got another course next week. You can get rid
Another
of all
course
that.
next
right?
week,
exactly.
in my head, I kind of play the. I wonder how much they're going to spend this long.
Have you placed your mental bet already?
Yeah, and I'm playing higher and lower on the last lot.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
there's less of you, so I'm thinking lower, and they all bought me artwork before Christmas.
yeah.
see?
Oh, really?
So it was, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah,
add a
You're
bit,
trying to pressure us into that now.
add a bit of a touch. Add a bit of a touch. It was nice. The kids got presents this year. So, you know, but it don't matter, listen, don't
What
matter.
about guilt
Listen,
tripping people?
no, listen, we've got budgets, you're here, that's all I want.
In my pocket, I've got the world's smallest violin.
You don't have to buy anything, I'm fine, I'm doing alright, I'm very happy. The sun's shining, I'm smiling, I've had a nice week.
Did you read last night?
I just want to say, is Mother still working with the guys coming to retire?
Yeah. At 70 odd.
All right, Joey.
Sorry, I was ignoring you. I mean, I wasn't actually listening.
Your mum's out the guys still working away at 70 odd, she can't retire.
No, she can't afford to die. She's not like me, she hasn't got a son that can just give her money to do nothing. Flash bastard. Unbelievable. No, I'll keep sending her out to work. She's terrible, she's got nothing to do. Terrible. She's out of trouble.
The board of directors,
You've done well in lots of food you wouldn't eat this week. I've been impressed with that. Well, then I have to gauge it.
Do we get a discount on stuff that we're buying?
Tell you
The
what,
fact that
I
we're
tell you
going to
what.
use so much food this
No, I tell you what, anyone who spends over 30 quid, I'll give you a bag of pick and mix. Come on.
A bag of what? You get Trav to buy you a bag of pick and mix?
But it'll be all that stuff off the end of the table.
Yeah, I've been putting it in my cheeks and spitting in a bag and a bag.
Spend over 30 quid and Trevor will buy you a bag of pick and mix.
That sucks all the chocolate off sweets and then offers the inside of them to other people.
I like the van out there that says no candy floss kept in this van.
Yeah, I love that. I took a picture of that. There's a van that says no candy floss left in this vehicle overnight.
I must admit, I nicked that off of Zippo. Zippo's, what did they put? I think there's no clowns left in this vehicle overnight. Oh, there you go. They're not 100% original, but all good fun. In the world we live in, the world's changed so much. Sometimes when I paint a sign, it's not the job the sign will do, it's the job the photo of it will do on social media.
Yeah.
And the hashtag.
It's just the way of the world, you've got to play the game. You know, our whole business was based on poster advertising. My dad was the king of it. And we used to put our posters when other fairs didn't, or definitely not to the extent we did. And now we're kind of market leaders in social media. We've tailed back the poster advertising. In fact, I got done about £7,000 last year for putting posters up in Chelmsford when I shouldn't have, bastards.
I do see a lot of your posters throughout the summer around this part of the world, and lots of them.
Yeah, well, we have, you can apply for Section 3F and get permission to put them up, but they do have to kind of grant the permission. But it's one of those, it's a little bit flexible. But I actually got wrong my interpretation of where Chelmsford was. I knew I wasn't meant to put them in the town centre, but it's Chelmsford district, and it's fucking massive. So next year when we go to Malden, we can barely put any posters up.
Oh.
So, and it's like,
What harm is he doing if you take them?
we take them down. Yeah. But I stopped doing shop advertising. So shop bills are where you go into a shop and say, can I put one in your window? But the kind of people that do that also, they do fly posters as well, where they put them outside the shop, but it just looks shitty and put them on bins. And I don't want to do that. I don't want my name on a bin or on a window where it's falling off. But whereas if you actually go in and ask for permission, how many people actually want you to put a poster up advertising something else? So it's so few that you can send someone out a day, pay them £100, and you might get 30 posts up. It's a waste of money. So I'd sooner spend that money on Facebook advertising.
Yeah.
You get that result.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Which one did you read this from? That one? 1357. Because they've done that so similar anyway. We won't do it. Alright, well, if you come in the shop and get what you want, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, you going in the shop now, you mate? When you go in the shop, let me know. I'll come out.
It's really good.
It's really good. Back on the little brush, and it's not as bad as I remember it. I think now the brush skills are a bit better. It's a bit easier if you
Boys and girls, they're scary copies, they're workshop copies, but these are actually books that have been done over the years. Numerous of them done by my dad about, like for instance, there's one on the history of the Gallopers. It was done for its centenary, that was formed to bits. There's one on swing boats, the arcade and slot machines, There's one generally about the fair that was done about 7 years ago. There's one about the restoration of the art. And there's a black and white one somewhere. I'll have to get a copy of one of those out. Obviously the ones we sell are slightly better condition. Oh, postcards. Oh, sell postcards. 8 for £5.
Now you're
16
talking.
16 to £7.50.
This is the offer I've been waiting for.
Oh, see now you should do it. You should do an alphabet set.
And that's just another. So that was done about American. So there was a film that went along with that. Actually, it's quite an interesting book. Sign painters. I don't sell that, but this is a beautiful. You're gonna be like, why did you show this over me? This is a beautiful old book with typing. If you're waiting between colours, it might be worth looking through there. It's rather lovely. Yeah, but it's very tired, so put it on a flat surface. So put it over here. It's worse for wear. If you wish to look through
I
that.
might have some of them postcards and just, mount them and then claim I did them.
Yeah, no, crack on. Crack on.
Nobody will believe it.
Way to do one.
Oh, sexy numbers. Oh, typography porn. Whoa, that's hard to see.
I know, I just realised now. I was going to put white shaving on it, white blocks on it.
It'll take about 3 turns to cover it.
I know, I
Did
did.
you take the plastic off?
Yes, I did.
How do?
So
What's your Robin?
I would like to get this painted because it's driving me insane. Is there any minor things that you can see in those? My eyes don't always see what you see.
Do you see what I
Just
see?
the overlook alright. So I've just changed it because I didn't think it would. It's
If
just
you do a bit more weight on the bottom there, all 6
Oh.
letters could do with going to the right.
No, we're gonna just.
Just on that.
Yeah. I'm not moving them all again. It takes me so long.
No, okay. just a little bit of weight inside there.
Okay. Does the S look alright to you? Like I've got the. When I
Yeah,
turn it upside down, it does look bigger on the bottom than it does on
I think
the top.
this
I'll
bit
go home.
could come in at about 3 mil around there. Do you know what I mean? That's a bit wide across there. You look at that relative to that.
Okay, yeah.
You know,
it's good enough for me.
That doesn't want to come out anymore, put it that way back to touch maybe, but and I bet the angle of that and that are the same, but you've got the different angles.
I'm gonna try it. No, take lots from it. I don't think
Carry
I'll
on.
be doing much. Damn it. Well, thanks for
Yeah, very good.
that is very good. Yeah, the only kind of other kind of doing it is not really my skill set, so I'm just going to take what I've done and be happy with it. So the D started badly. I'm pleased that I've got something out of it.
You enjoyed it?
I have enjoyed it, yeah. Yeah.
Not too persecuting, I hope.
No, not at all. And it's just not my skill set, you know. If it's not your skill set, it's, it's just not. So,
Should try the canal boat painting. Have you done canal boat painting?
no. Could do, yeah.
Cloud, roses and castles. Yeah, you like that, Marcus, don't you?
Yeah, Rose isn't too
Yeah,
bad.
Marcus has done some great stuff.
The thing is,
Yeah.
I don't mind it being off personally because that's life, isn't it? Life is always
Character.
straightforward. So nobody else will have a sign like that ever. Certainly you won't. But what to do with the great paintbrushes and
Do you don't want to buy them? Just make sure they're clean,
No.
grease them up, and
Yeah.
I will. Anything you don't want, I've got a where's my box? Here. Oh God, it happens every time. It looks like a bloody bomb's gone off. Put those there. Oh God, look. If you don't mind popping them in there. I might actually, you know what, I'll take one and get the top.
okay.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
Are they grease, though?
yeah, they are grease, yeah.
Yeah, a little touch. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm going to put that there, that on top of the brushes. So any ones you don't wish to buy, and you don't have to buy any of them, I'm quite happy. Just pop them in there so I can double check when I'm using them next week.
They'll get used next week's victims. I mean, customers.
Yeah, no, they'll get used.
Never done it like you.
He likes the fact you eat his sweets.
Well, he probably doesn't.
No.
Should have put them in his pocket. I could peel an orange in your pocket on that night. Just leave a little gap for us not doing that.
So it's not going up, it's
Yeah.
so much of it.
It's an odd thing, it's very frequently like that. It's pretty good. Here you go, there. Stand down there.
Multiple colours of paint.
Stand there, there's not joined up to that, and he's done it there. Okay. That's okay. That's all there. Hold the turn around.
Joby, you stand low.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you reckon picks that leg?
If it makes you feel better, you fuck that one as well.
Oh, I can't.
If you go.
Sometimes you panic about something, dropping and then you go fucking knocking brush as fast instead, you know, like, wow, really going on with that. Or, I don't know, like making tea or something really small happens and then you pop it in the milk instead.
It's hard, isn't it?
Matt, if you're using that Kingsway red, I need a touch up here before you clean your brush off, alright? Because I've done my maul over it. I've rubbed my maul over it.
Tense it up.
No, I'm really tempted. I'm stupidly at the bottom of the glass.
Why stupid?
Everything else needs sense, like pretty.
I started
bits of
this
orange,
one
like all over the kitchen, you know, the remnants, so like.
What colour do you think it should be?
All the walls.
Orange or pink, pink ones.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Terrible.
That's Swanee pink for.
I have really clumsy episodes. I wouldn't say I'm clumsy all the time, but I certainly just fuck it sometimes.
Like people just all the bruises on the leg, and I don't know, I walked into stuff. I walk into my bike pedals all the time. Just like to be just laying up, and I'm just like,
Yeah, they're
Got skin off my shins. yeah. I think when I first got this bike I've got now, I said, oh, I'm going to start cycling to work. She said, oh, is that a good idea? Because I've fallen off it that many times. I think I've been hospital a couple of times. She was like, you've got a dangerous on a bike, I'm not sure it's mine.
Do you want to do that now before I...
No, you're right, Matt. You carry on first, mate. I'll wait till you're done. I'm in no rush. I'm in the zone doing this. So.
Anything I can put off getting started with that, really. Oh, I was going to paint my site, but Steve wanted to use my paint.
Thing is, if I forget to do it, I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, Matt didn't lend me that brush.
They sit together best. Between you and each other's.
Breeze. Zen. Happens to yoga.
You're right, fella.
He says groaning.
Of course, when there's how many grinding wheels they get through in a week. Must be a lot. Well, from what Joby said, he's only grinding Russ, so he should be alright.
Oh, I'm pretty
scared.
Go on, Matt, jump in both feet, you'll be fine.
It's alright on practice, isn't it? Oh yeah, it's all a practice, to be fair, but it's a little bit more disconcerting.
But if you fuck up at the very beginning, you can always wipe it off and start again.
Wise words.
You could have told me that when I started, Steve.
I'm sure I did.
I believe they teach that in ninja training.
Get the fuck ups out of the way first and early.
Man, my fuck up. Try again. My finish looks very green, and I'm sure I cleaned that out.
That's right, I've still got the same thing as I used when I did my red. And now I'm doing green. And Joby says, yeah, don't work. 'Cause I was going to change the thinners and I asked him, no, don't worry about it. He says, you won't notice. Unless you're doing white or something, saying an issue.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I suppose it's a very slight portion.
Very infinite amount of pigment.
Well, I'm going to do the dark bit first, so I'm going to use the green one, then and then I'll do the light bit. Then I'll have
Talking about big clumsy, I've gone and tipped all my thinners away today.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So it's Mars.
Oh,
Colour? Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense, yeah.
I'm going to have a crack at this. Want to see it?
Yeah. I think until you think you don't really know, do you?
Yeah, you don't. I can always have this.
Yeah.
Tricky guy.
Yeah.
oh, like you said,
Times two.
Times two.
Yeah, same as that, yeah.
Fucking tiny.
You penciled yours in over the top. Is that what you're supposed to do?
That's charcoal.
That's just charcoal.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I went real heavy with a pencil on that facing. Whether or not that's going to help or not, I think. Oh fuck, fucking fuck.
Wow. Here goes.
Yeah, go on, Imogen. Jump straight in. You'll be alright.
I built a Ottoman chest for a friend of mine out of oak for his son's wedding. It was a wedding present from the two sisters.
Yeah.
And it was oak box, and on the top they wanted James and Rosemary Baker carved into it, and the date, 12th of April, whatever it was, 1817. And I'd done it all, and I was absolutely chuffed to monkeys with it. And I sat there for an hour and a half before I could hit the chisel to start carving the lid.
Yeah, in case you
I just couldn't bring myself, because I thought if I cocked this up. Anyway, I got it done in the end.
Yeah.
Well, they just worked out what
I just need to remember.
one part of them was sitting there, one part was sitting there.
Oh, I know.
I'll sort of pull back in a little bit.
Well, it's not that noticeable to me.
No, I'll pull back in a little bit.
Joby made things different.
What's what?
They just looked at me and that one there finished up there, that one finished there. It looked like a dog's hind leg. But I didn't see it until he pointed it out, you know.
What finishes with what?
No, I've never looked up way back then.
Oh, right.
One was finishing there, and one was finishing there. And I just, whenever he said about it, it just stood out like a sore thumb. I'd love to do that thing, but I wouldn't have said enough wrong.
You've got plenty of time. What else are you going to do to it?
Let it dry, let it dry.
Nah. Not liking it. Yeah.
Friday quiet day, everyone's concentrating on the brain rehearsing. We wouldn't fall out of one another, one of them.
Or the front half one.
Poets Day. It's off early tomorrow, Saturday.
I've never heard it called that before.
Have you not?
No. In the haulage industry, it's normally fucked up Friday. It's the day you get screwed over by your boss. Sent down to London at 3 o'clock in the afternoon to do 4 drops. Joe knows all about that, don't you, Joe?
I do. Mandy drives for me. She's a friend of ours, and she drives for. It might be called Gold Star or something like that.
Oh, the container people.
Yeah, well, they go out of Heathrow, and she does like Friday nights for them. And she said before now she's been sent to, I don't know, Coventry in a 40-foot Arctic with a box you could put in your front seat before now.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But it's put in the back and it's got a seal on it, and that's just
Yeah.
like mental. Mental.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Happens more often than you realise.
It's like so worrying, isn't it, for the environment, man?
Best one was years ago when I worked for a company called Swift Service. Came in one night and the guy went, "Oh, you're light tonight." He says, "Pick an empty trailer, run up to Manchester depot, drop the trailer and come back solo." Because he says, "We own a trailer." I went, "Oh, okay, fair enough." Picked an empty trailer, went up to Manchester. 2.5 odd hours later, I get up there and see my mate and I went, "Hey up, bud, what are you doing up here?" He says, "Oh, they owe us a trailer." He says, "So I've come up solo to pick up an empty trailer to take back." So I went up with an empty trailer and came back solo. He went up solo and came back with my trailer. Work that out. Yeah. And that happens regular.
The bigger the firm, the worse it gets.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah. Because people don't give a... The average worker don't give a shit.
I take photos and then I
Couldn't afford to do that.
No.
Oh no. Oh, sorry. No.
That green just covers so well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just.
Yeah, no, clean duster. Yeah.
And I can just mark up the block.
Yeah, very well.
What did you say to use? Is there like a cloth to wipe?
Just a bit of tissue paper, but like I say, it's funny stuff now. I had a struggle getting off my board. Try
Water was okay.
water, yeah. Yeah, I know. I thought it's steady this time of the week.
I'm just really conscious that the end of the milestone is potentially wiping off the end of the leg.
I've done it already. I've already smudged. That's why I said to Matt, I need to borrow your paintbrush. I've already smudged my arm.
There's nothing on that. Good.
Wish they come with a bit of water.
I think that sign actually looks good with the what do you call it, black stuff?
Charcoal?
Charcoal on it.
Oh, on mine? Yeah, I quite like it actually. It's quite rustic, doesn't it?
Just lacquer over it.
Yeah, I might well do that actually, yeah. I quite like it.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Clog up in the barn.
I won't, if I did that, I'd spray it. I'd do lacquer spray and just give it a very fine coat and then give it a heavier coat once it's dry.
That bit of marbling over there on the wall with sort of a random shape, or one vertically, that's actually charcoal on there.
Oh, okay.
In paint with the trick David Wallace was showing me.
What do? You let it go off, then you wipe the charcoal off before varnish. And what's the varnish you use? What's the furniture varnish?
Bath blaster. Do it, babe.
Well, the right saying some people do it with hair varnish. A hairspray.
Now, what do people do though? They do have a portrait to hold it.
On pastels. Yeah. I've done it with pastels in the past, yeah. It just stops it being all so powdery so you don't rub it off when you do your next colour. The good thing about hairspray and fix-it paint spray, you can do over the top of it as well, can't you?
So much are the craft mustard or the what's up in
They're 11 quid each. They might be 10.95, but I'm going to charge 11. It's a carriage fee, in fact they're going to get it out of the workshop.
Yeah, there's a carriage fee. We're going to charge you for taking it home. I think I need to clean my board and stuff.
Keats or Craftmaster?
Lovely keys. With this shit.
Is it because it's the old school?
Yeah, you can't, there's shit they can't
Put
put
in.
in now, they've been
Yeah.
20 years ago.
Yeah.
your good stuff. Make you see stuff at night.
That why I've been having those weird dreams.
Yeah.
You're a bit like me, you know, Joby. I was looking in that Gallagher's book. There's a picture of a young lad in there with hair.
I used to have hair, yeah.
Yeah. You know, I thought, is that Elvis or Cliff Richard or what there?
There's
I used to have it at one time.
There's one in the Swingboat book where I look like reading Laws.
A what?
Laws.
A Norse.
Come on, some of you people know what Laws is, don't you? You're from Bristol. Nauseating.
Oh, okay, that makes sense, yeah.
What makes this
Because you've got fish on this side and fish on this side.
So what's that?
The outside of the curve is in the centre,
Yeah.
but the inside of the curve is in the centre of the hole.
Yeah. So is that? Is it making this curve on the side slightly different?
So it means there's a bunch of things in this one. So if this is in the middle there, let's say, and the middle of this is there.
But that is that inside. Oh, you mean symmetrical, like, I thought you meant the inside space, that
Yeah,
shape.
so the inside space, the middle of the curve there is in the middle of this inside space.
Oh, okay.
When the middle of this curve is in between this line and this line.
Yeah, but it's not symmetrical, so I thought I was saying like that inside
No,
shape.
go on. No, go on.
Yeah.
They're offset.
Yeah, I know, but is that inside shape not still? Like if you drew a...
Yeah, if you draw a line and say yes, they'd be symmetrical.
Right.
And the negative space on this one, but they're not in line with one another.
Right, I
Really
thought
good
it
then.
was symmetrical.
Oh yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I'm very happy with that.
I want some rural dent action.
I'll drive a Land Rover, you get plenty of rural dents.
I'll just touch it up, I'm just checking. I don't know, just go steady with it basically. Maybe you got it on, just touch it and come and do your thing, and then at the end of the day.
Oh, come on, Mom.
Normally do those simultaneously. You want it to be like this? I would clean the thing up.
Can you get a mole stick that's got like, you know, one of them rubber things on the end, like old people have a walking stick? Mine just keeps sliding about.
Funny enough, my mum used to have more to this round little thing on it, but I mean, you can turn it around and use your friend to figure it out. Which has got a rubber thing on the end of it.
Oh, I've been looking at that end, haven't I?
That's a lot better that way round.
The work for you, the shoe fits, all that as well.
Yeah, we got use bigger box.
Shoe with your boxes. No, but you didn't use 2 boxes.
No, I'm putting 2 kits together.
Why don't you just take 2 boxes? And some sticky back plastic.
Yeah, bigger one now. Because I need all the paint, all the brushes.
Listen, if you're buying another shit, I'll find you a fucking box, alright? I'm going to. I'll order something from Amazon now so I can use the box, alright?
Trevor, can I come over and visit just so I can use all your paints?
The amount of money you're spending on stuff, Joby would come over and do you a commission sign, you know.
What about one of those? What would you say that box you were using now? One of them? What about that? You gonna buy that? That one of you like that coloured up for a book just to get it together. Oh, they probably won't. They don't like it. There's stuff on. What about that?
Are you going to sit down yet? He's still circling.
I mean, I do a lot of circling today. Yeah, it's been a real happy day. It's an avoidance.
Very Art Deco-y sort of font, that, isn't it?
I just turned around to look at the font and smashed my board into it.
Sorry, did you just say my name? Gripping me
The
nose.
middle of the year, you decided not to do Roman and Banker Boy 2. You made an excellent point.
In fact, the bottom of my sign was going to be Roman by 2, and I thought, no, that's too shitty. I'm going back to, you know.
Worst choice this week.
That's you told. Good crap.
That's what it is. Well, you'll get 9 out of 10 for effort, you know.
Yeah.
If it was a dive for Olympics, you'd be covered like
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Wonky as fuck. That's what I should have written. It would have worked out right.
Wonky donkey.
Oh, wonky would have been a great word.
If you'd have done wonky as fuck, and it come out real bad, you could have, well, that's the sign. That's it. It's done on purpose, you know.
Wonky as fuck.
Yeah.
Sorry. Bollocks. long bollocks.
Quite a lot of words though.
That is true. We could all have done a word each of it.
Yeah.
Bloody shitty fucking bollocks.
It's all going so well. Oh, now I'm messing with even more trying to take it off.
Come on, keep coming up. Oh no! I think he was blocking him.
Keep that up again.
You quite like colour anyway.
Scratch it all up, make it look like it's an effect.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. You paid for them, have you?
No, not yet.
Oh. Did you get a cover later?
Might buy board.
How you doing, mate?
Not too bad. Could be a lot worse than it is. I'm quite happy with that actually.
Well, I didn't contemplate if you had to do, well, I'm happy with it, that's all that matters.
Mm.
I think it's all credit to her, because to be honest with you, I honestly thought that he would sort of know and he'd sit down and correct something that you've done, which I'm pleased he didn't.
Yeah.
Whatever, all the
Yeah.
faults or whatever, he's done it, you know, you've done it sort of thing.
That's it. It's all your own hand.
Just a tactic that wants to. Really colour relativity like that. It could have been a dark colour. Not fun. Take the off close.
It's a bit goldy, yeah.
But it's first funny because it's almost a light colour. It looks like a different colour to when you come from back.
Yeah.
And that is colour relativity.
Yeah.
I hate to something in one of these bedrooms. I think it's got like Paybox green on it. Having the same as jars, just because you can barely a good bird eyes.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a block on it.
If you sold it, and couple,
My crew sold that 20 times over, and I bet you could have got. Yeah, how I was no, I thought that would work more when I'm king.
I've asked you for longer.
Is the front cover a digital version of that, or is it like a photo that then you can edit it?
The front comes out there.
No, I know, but I'm thinking about how. I know obviously you did this, but like how you make it look like that. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't look like a photo. does it?
It's just blended in. I mean, I guess it's Scarlett, she's designed the layout, so she made a tweak between there, but like, you know, the photo of the bastard photo actually. How many things now already outside, and obviously there's the plane on top.
Maybe
Yeah.
3, 4
No, different colour here, so it's here, it's
Some every year we try to do something.
Yeah, but I just wanted to bring
So
the
fucked up about it, you know.
blue
Yeah, they are,
thing.
Minute you leave, you're well, credible to you, what you're doing.
I mean, the photo
I think it's that side of people, you know, they wouldn't really want to do it unless I had been here. That's what he always says. Every time you come to England, somebody says, you just plan it out before you go, no, it's just a free for a travel organised. That's it.
Because this thing that you were going you can't use doctor because if they give other eyes, you the assuming there's too much
That's it.
if you couldn't organise it, you absolutely
Well, that's the thing, it's sort of really dark.
Yeah, we don't worry about size. I think it's just a case of you just get it right. The blue,
Never did.
the gold will catch the light and the guy down just the blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, they tell me 4 times, 4 times a day. You gotta eat them, you know. Treat that dog the way it wants itself.
What is the other one you have there? Have you got a purple? Is someone using a purple?
Oh, I've got the purple. Yeah. Yeah.
What do you call it?
Oh, fast mauve. Yeah, fast mauve.
Yeah, cartridge green, I've got that. I have one of those.
you could run the boxes.
How are you getting on, Imogen? All right.
Yeah, alright. Just a few bits the wrong colour working out.
Oh no.
But I think
Yeah. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, because you're just doing the step. Is it the step or the shade? The shadow? Block, that's it, the block, yeah, not the step, the block, yeah. I don't know why I call it the step. Probably the same reason why I call it the sheriff, not the serif.
You shoot the serif now.
Yeah, I've shot him now, yeah, he's gone.
I'm gonna come below
last one, yeah.
Yeah, write it down.
He asked about the rollers.
Oh, £3.
Give me £2.
Right.
I'm trying to copy your blog that you did from Ida.
Oh,
Yeah. I was like, I really like that.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't have to do vlogs, I'm just doing vlogs.
Oh, cool. Nice.
But I really liked it.
Slightly.
Yeah. No, but I do live there. Can't claim to be.
Yeah.
We are on it.
Oh, dear, oh dear. Nearly the weekend, eh? Nice carrot cake. I don't, no. I put it off till now. I'm positively restrained in my eating habits.
Oh, never gonna stop.
What's valuable? What will be valuable in 100 years' time or 80 years' time that we're scrapping now?
Yeah, same thing, isn't it? It's just, it goes on, doesn't it? You just don't know.
And it's because so many scrapped, the ones that left back.
That's it, yeah.
I mean, there was, there were they show track scrapping. It got turned into a generator. I think the dynamo engine's fine. But
Amazing 17 did survive.
Yeah.
and by the 90s, I know something that was offered a couple, like £3 each in the late 80s.
Yeah, I just
So,
don't
I
like
don't
the
know.
lines
The last show track is sold, probably just recently,
or I will go away
167.
and think about design a bed rather
Well, it's
than
only
looking
5
at
minutes
the
down.
whole layout. Maybe I should do
No,
something like
but, you know, the show track.
Yes, not the show.
No, I'm thinking change.
No, there's show conventions.
Yeah, a lot of them are big. The lines stuff to look like.
Yeah, but people who
No,
don't buy it, like show them.
Don't know.
Roll it, just have a show.
Yeah.
Show around there, no.
Don't know.
But yeah, no, you're.
I want to get around to it.
Well, this is the thing, I haven't
Working out what it is. Everything was that one. And then we can always buy another one.
You could have mocked them. Yeah. It's hard to imagine anything being built today. There'll never be of interest in preservation, but it will.
Yeah, you just can't imagine it's like, well, no, these modern knowledge.
I mean, they're
shit.
And the electronics, I actually had a couple of electronics. Well, I have got the outputs. I had so many ends of electronics, and I got rid of them. That's the absolute soon the answer. Oh, no.
We've got Leyland DAFs that work with 1.5 million miles on them.
Yeah.
Stupid miles, and they're still on the original engines. You know, they're just going and going and going. And with the Royal Mail, they never get cold. One driver gets out, half an hour later, another driver gets in, and it's like that 7 days a week.
Incredible, really.
Yeah,
Incredible.
yeah. The only time we know they don't work is, I think it's Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Every other day, there's always somebody out working. You know.
When they do go wrong, I mean, the thing that tickled me was I was going up the young one. last year. And I was following his brand new and I
use that one.
and I kept looking at it and I wouldn't go
Yeah.
by it because there was something
It does
wrong
look
with it.
nice against that, doesn't
I
it?
thought there was no point in changing that property. I paid for the
Oh,
shoes.
you know, with the cameras on and I'm
Like
thinking,
it's there,
as
it's
I'm
the
following it, I'm
box.
thinking,
Just something.
goes wrong, and it's on the road. How's he going to carry on? And I'm thinking something else to go. I mean, you're all right, I know the new mirrors at the farms and that quite expensive, but I'd rather do that than have the cameras go up.
Well, it's just seems bizarre because mirrors, they're quite good technology, aren't they? Mirrors.
Yeah,
You know.
I just couldn't, I knew there was something wrong with it, but I couldn't work it out.
Them new cameras as well, the wing mirror cameras. If you've got a vehicle coming up behind with LED lights, because it's a camera, it looks like it's flashing, flash, 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 flash. Because the strobing on the lights on the LEDs coincides with the camera, and it looks like they're flashing you out. Yeah, and you've got to be so careful now when you pull out with them cameras. Yeah. Especially the trucks flashing each other, like, you know, when you see these LEDs flashing, you think, oh, are they flashing me or is it flashing, you know?
I've had one of my gripes is the cyclist heavy haulage crossover, and I've always thought the world would be safer if cyclists got offered half a day sat in the lorry to realise what you can't see.
Yeah.
That would save life. And of course they do have a scheme where they say lorry driving down a bike, so I never could do. See, I'm both. I cycle and I ride and I'm a lorry. And if you try and get through London when there's 50, sometimes 50 cyclists in front of you,
Yeah.
by the time they've got away, you haven't made the lines. And they will get in everywhere.
I mean, the thing is, I've known, you know, when I've been in London, you see a lot of them ignore the traffic lights. They're just along the road and they're straight out on the red light and round the corner.
Yeah, that's fun. I'm terrible in London at night. I'm absolutely
Yeah, but
terrible.
if you want to run, you know, a lorry in London, you could, you know, like an angle tip, you could have a mirror in the door down there, you could have cameras, you could have this, you could have that.
We didn't go into London last year. It was fucking lovely. Up there under the Dodgman Sunset outside the office, because we do some. Our longest trip we recently is 166 miles, and that in an old vehicle, that is a.
Oh yeah, that's enough, thank you. Yeah.
That's a mission. But I think recently, last year, it was like 100 miles off, and you know you've done it. So there's a lot of drivers, a lot of planning, a lot of stress. A lot of stress for us going from one side to the other. 7 miles across London from north to south.